What's going on? I've got a Judge Simmons clip for you, and we have a defendant who is confused. She doesn't understand a lot of things, but Judge Simmons breaks it down for her. The best line of this clip, you will understand this next line. You're going to jail. That happens. All right, you guys know what to do. This is Colin. We're cooling. Let's go.
Of the state of Michigan versus Jemiah Myers, 25-02663. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Cassidy Kachukas for the people.
Jeffrey Rossi on behalf of Jemiah, who's standing here to my right.
Okay, Ms. Myers has a probable cause conference today for a police officer assault and battery. You keep an eye on this one.
Yes.
And then there is a notice of a violation of bond conditions. It says the defendant was to make reports to a court agency as specified by this court, and the defendant was to participate in a substance abuse testing or monitoring, urinalysis testing one time per week, and report to pretrial services within 48 hours. It says on September 4th, 2025, the defendant was placed on GPS tether and released from Ingham County Jail. On September 11th, the reporting investigator called the defendant on the number that she provided to the court. She did not answer, and a voicemail was left requesting a callback. At the time of the writing of this report, which was this morning, the defendant has failed to enroll in pretrial service supervision. The defendant is not currently participating in substance abuse testing or monitoring under pretrial service supervision. How are you proceeding on the underlying matter?
Your Honor, the people have begun negotiations with the defense regarding this and a global with another case. However, we cannot formally place an offer on the record at this time because it will not comply with the CPRA, as I have not had an opportunity to consult with the victim. But I understand that the defense has only just been put on this matter, so that was my understanding that the defense may request an adjournment of the PCC at this time.
Adjournment of CC.
That
Is that
was-
what you want?
Yes, I've had this case for exactly 48 hours. First time I've had to even meet with my client. I'll ask for an adjournment. We are in discussion on getting this case rectified.
You would like to treat next week as another PCC.
Yes, Your Honor.
Why hasn't your client complied with the bond conditions?
Your Honor, this is the very first time I'm hearing about this. I would have discussed this with her, but I knew nothing about any violation of bond. So I can either talk to her or maybe she
I'm gonna ask her,
can.
why did you comply with the bond conditions?
So the paper said where I was gonna go, I was get tested.
You were supposed to report to pretrial services within 48 hours.
I didn't have a phone. My phone was smashed during the incident. So I didn't have a phone. And when I know a place where I can go to get tested, and they wouldn't let me because they said I needed an order.
Why
And I
did you
showed
report
them-
to pretrial services? I'm not talking about your phone. That doesn't, your phone being smashed has nothing to do with your requirement to report to pretrial services.
And I'm sorry, what was that?
Why did you not report to pretrial services within 48 hours of your release? You were released from custody on September 4th. Today is the 12th. You were supposed to report within 48 hours.
Yeah, it was just a very misunderstanding. I would have reported,
What did you misunderstand?
what I was supposed to report. Cause I had the tether on.
There was no misunderstanding. You were supposed to report within 48 hours. That's very clear.
No, I was very confused.
You might have been confused, but it had nothing to do with what the court indicated. You just gave me two reasons so far as to why you didn't do it. First, it was because your phone was smashed, which indicates you had a clear understanding that you were supposed to, but you wanted to use the excuse that your phone was in disrepair as to why you didn't do it. When the court told you that that was not sufficient, now you're confused. You're not gonna be confused about this. Remand her into custody. Your bond is revoked.
Yep. You're not going to be confused about this. Remained her into custody. I love the line, Judge.
I ordered you to test 1 time per week. I ordered you to report to pretrial services. You're not doing either.
Can I ask you a question? Where am I going?
To jail.
I know, but which,
Bingham County.
okay, can I have, my grandma or my mom get my, 'cause I owe her money, can she get my property?
Are they here today?
No,
I don't know. You can have whoever come get your property. That's nothing to do with me. That you got, if you're going to be remanded right now, you don't have any control over your property. If they want to come up to the jail and the jail wants to release it, that's up to them.
okay. Can you get my bag?
So she has another warrant.
Oh, sorry.
City of Lansing versus Jemiah Myers, 3-02-03234. This is a collection show cause that you failed to appear for in July.
What was that?
You owe $390 on a City of Lansing case. That was before Judge Flores.
It was a payment plan.
You must not have been compliant.
No, actually, you told me to go to collections, I believe.
You must not have been compliant.
It was collections,
This is a 2023 case. Do you know what year we're in?
2025.
Correct. It says January 23rd, 2024. Defendant pled guilty to count 1. And they dismissed count 2. You were given fines. Total fine $325. They set it for a show cause, April 10th, 2024, to see how and why you had not made payment. You failed to appear. You appeared in court later and spoke to the magistrate. She gave you an extension till May 28th, 2024 to make payment. And then you failed to do that. And then it looks like there was a bench warrant issued, but later that bench warrant was quashed on September 10th because you appeared via Zoom. And you said you would pay in full. You talked to Judge Ward then. You would pay in full by September 16th, 2024. September 19th have come and gone. No payment received. Here we are, May 19th, 2025. It was scheduled for an arraignment at 3 p.m. Your balance now is up to $390 because you're incurring late fees. May 27th, you failed to appear for the arraignment that was scheduled at 3 p.m. A warrant was issued. Then it looks like the warrant was quashed because you saw Judge Flores and he referred you to collections. You must have either gone to collections and made a payment plan and didn't comply, or failed to go to collection because there was a collections show cause scheduled for the 4th of September at 9 a.m. and you did not appear, which makes sense because you probably would, because no, you got released on the 4th. When are you paying this? You've been lingering on this for 2 years. When are you paying it?
Your Honor, I was like in the middle of jobs, and I was also in rehab.
Okay, where are you going to pay it though? Because you keep giving the court different dates that you're going to make a payment and then you're not doing it. So this keeps cycling into the warrant status. When are you going to make a payment?
When I'm out of custody.
Okay. The bond on that one's $50 cash. You're gonna pay $50 to get out on that one, and then you need to report to collections on a payment plan. As it relates to this matter, we'll address your bond after your next court date, since you can't seem to comply with the bond conditions.
Can I ask you a question?
You absolutely can.
I have a court date on Monday for my children. Am I gonna be able to go to that?
You have a court date at the circuit court on Monday? Okay, we can send word over there that you've been remanded so that they can write you over.
I'm sorry, what was that?
we will send notice to the circuit court that you are in custody so that you can be written over for your, okay?
Okay,
You're all set.
thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, that was a quick one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please hit that thumbs up if you did. I know I didn't comment that much. I didn't really have to say anything. You just saw Judge Simmons be Judge Simmons. Okay, you guys are awesome. Please hit that like button, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff. You guys are awesome. That's it. That's all I got. Until next time, bye.